Hi guys, it's Jacob, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be walking you through a tutorial of sorts. I'm going to be showing you my design process for a project I'm currently working on, illustrating / designing a version of Edward Bellamy's book, Looking Backward. And just a little background about the book before we get started. So the full title of this book is Looking Backward from 2000 to 1887. And it's about this man named Julian West who has insomnia in the late 1800s, so he gets hypnotized to sleep every night. And he sleeps in this airtight, cooled off, secluded room underneath his house kind of situation every night. And he gets hypnotized to sleep one night at the very beginning of the book, and he wakes up in the year 2000. So the content of the book is him talking to a modern audience in the year 2000, and he's explaining what his society was like, and then they explain how society has changed and how crazy it is to both the modern audience and Julian. So what Edward Bellamy was really trying to accomplish in this book was a social commentary on his own society by framing it in a futuristic society. So now that you know a little bit about the book, let's talk about my kind of design ideas that I had in mind, and I'm going to show you a cover which I've already completed. And so in the cover, I wanted to incorporate these kind of minimalist and futuristic ideas that are discussed in the book. The cover, as you can see, is very minimal. It's black and white. I might invert it later. I haven't fully decided. I wanted to incorporate this idea of a spiral because when I think about hypnotism, that's the first thing that comes to mind. So yeah, that's my cover. And I want to implement a similar design style and illustration style, if you will, throughout all the other chapter illustrations. And I'm going to walk you through my process on those in just a sec. So moving on to the chapter illustrations, I screen recorded a bunch of them. I think I did chapter 8, 1 through 10. And I'm just going to pick and choose my favorite ones and then walk you through the process a little bit. All right, so let's get started. This is the chapter illustration for chapter 1. And I'm kind of going to let it speak for itself, but I just want to explain a little bit in the beginning. So the main image I was trying to portray here is there's a line from the book where he's talking about money, Julian. And he's talking about how he is a wealthy man and how he inherited money 3 generations back. So someone had earned this money and then it was passed down and then passed down again. So he's old money and he didn't earn it through hard work. So I wanted to communicate this through kind of like a lineage. So I depicted 3 people, and the bottom one's depicting Julian. We don't really get a lot of character traits of what they look like or what even he looks like, but I just depicted what I consider 3 wealthy men. One has glasses, the next he just kind of has swoopy, greasy hair, but elegant. And then I gave the bottom one, who I'm calling Julian in this story, a top hat and a fancy black tie. And so yeah, I'm just gonna let this play and hope you enjoy. Alright, so that was chapter 1's illustration, and now we're going to be moving on to chapter 7, one of my other favorites. It's very similar looking to chapter 1, but it covers a different theme. So in chapter 7, there's a line where they're describing how the job system works and how the education system works and how there's a certain limited number of jobs and they balance those out between every individual who wants a job. And so I kind of created this flow chart of an idea and I kind of created a bunch of different unique symbols for imaginary jobs. Since I don't really know what the jobs and what Edward Bellamy predicted the future to be are, I just kind of created all these unique symbols and then created a flow chart showing how one path can diverge into many. And I think that's all I'm going to say about it, and I'll just let it play, and I hope you enjoy. Alright guys, well, that's the end of the Chapter 7 illustration and the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching my process. And like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's okay too. And thanks, that's all. Bye.